Watch this video to learn how to play Yankee Doodle from the Piano Adventures Primer Level Lesson Book. Today we're in the Piano Adventures Primer Level Lesson Book, and we are looking at Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle is a song that is using skips on spaces combined with skips on lines and steps. So let's take a moment to see if we can identify all of those things in this piece. Can you find a place where there is a space-to-space skip? Great, here's one right at the very beginning. Now I'm going to stop and ask you to find two more places where there are space-to-space skips. There's another one here and another one here. There's a little one hidden right here. And then there's another one right here at the end too. So lots of space-to-space skips that you could choose. Next, let's look for some line-to-line skips. Do you see any line-to-line skips in this piece? Hint, take a look at measure 6. There is a line-to-line skip right here from C to E. And I believe that's the only line-to-line skip in this piece. Now let's try to find some steps. A step will move from a line to a space or a space to a line. Take a look in measure 5. Do you see a step there? There's one right here from C to D, and there's another one right next to it from D to E. What's another measure where you see some steps? There are also steps here in measure 7, here in measure 9, here in measure 10, and here in measure 11, and there's a step that moves from measure 11 to measure 12 right there. Yankee Doodle's a song that most people recognize, and it's a song that most people are excited to play. This Yankee Doodle has a fun introduction that's separated by the slight double bar line here, and then it moves into the main piece. During this introduction, we get to use our pedal, which is pretty fun. The hand position for this is the same as it was for Elephant Ride, which means both of your thumbs are going to be on middle C. And the time signature right here says that it's 4/4 time, which means that there will be 4 beats in every measure and a quarter note will get a beat. Let's take a look at this piece now. We're going to start with the introduction. If you look at the introduction, you will notice that it has a similar pattern to what we did in Elephant Ride. We're going to start with our left hand fourth finger on G and skip to our second finger on B, and then we're going to skip to our other hand on D. This time we're going to hold that note for a long 4 beats, and then we'll go back down and start on G, B, D, and keep going to F, and up to G and hold that note. We do hold the pedal down for this whole part, and it's played forte, and lastly up here it tells us to play it slowly. So let's try that out. Go ahead and put both of your thumbs on middle C, take your right foot and push down the pedal that's all the way on the right hand side underneath your piano or keyboard. If you have a keyboard and you only have one pedal, that is the pedal that you should push. Now, we're going to start with your left hand fourth finger. It's nice and slow. Now your second finger, and now your right hand 2 finger. Now go back down a little bit faster, skip to F, and step up to G. And we hold that suspensefully, and when you think you're ready, lift everything up. Your foot and your hands go up at the same time. Let's try the introduction part one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 back down. Ta, 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 Great. That's how you play the introduction. Let's look at what changes when we move to the main part. So in this part, it tells us to play it brightly up here. But the other thing to notice is that we do not have the word slowly. So we are not going to play this part slowly. It's going to be faster than the other part was, and brightly means it's going to be upbeat. There's also no pedal. So here it tells us pedal down, pedal up. No more pedal after that. So for this part, we're not going to play with the pedal. Now, there is a main pattern that repeats 3 times in this section, and it's this: C, C, D, E. Where else do you see that in the main section? There's 2 other measures, right here and right here. Let's play that part first so that we get very used to it. So you should have both thumbs on middle C, and the right hand goes C, C, D, E. Great. Now try that one more time. C, C, D, E. Okay, we're going to keep on going and play the next. We're going to play 4 measures. So Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. C, C, D, E, down to C. This is that line-to-line skip. And step down to D. Main pattern again. D, E, back to C, and step down to B. Let's play that part one more time, starting with Yankee Doodle in measure 5. 1, 2, ready, go. C, C, D, E, C, E, D, C, C, D, E, C, B. Great. Looking at measure 9, we start with the same pattern. We're going to keep carrying it up to F, step all the way back down to C, and then we take over with our left hand. B, skip to G, A, B, C, C. Okay, let's try that again, starting in measure 9. 1, 2, ready, go. C, C, D, E, F, E, D, C. Left hand, skip down to G, step up, and end with C, C. Okay, the last thing that we're going to do is play that whole main section, starting in measure 5 to the end. 1, 2, here we go. C, C, D, E, skip down, skip up, step down, main pattern. Skip down, step down, main pattern. Step up, step down all the way to C. Left hand, skip down, step up, end on C. That's everything you need to know to play Yankee Doodle. Here are your practice instructions for Yankee Doodle. You should play this piece 3 times a day, and each time you should focus on a different aspect. The first time, focus on playing the correct notes. The second time, on playing the correct rhythms. And the third time, put your focus on playing the correct dynamics. Now, at the beginning of your practice, you might also want to split out the 2 parts of the song and practice the introduction 3 times first, and then practice the main part of the song 3 times first until you feel more comfortable with both sections, and then combine them. You have reached the end of this video and you are ready to practice Yankee Doodle on your own at home. Good luck mastering this piece, and thank you for watching this video.